Hey guys, it's Skullkid3 and welcome to part 5 of my AGS Showcase. In the last part, we played a thing. Two of a Kind, that's the one, that was a very fun game. And in this part, we're going to play a horror point and click, which apparently is very scary, mainly according to the person who made it. You can see there's even a read this if you're a baby, which basically tells you all the scary things that happen, or something like that. I haven't actually read it, because I want to be surprised. I'm not a baby. I am not a weenie. Anyways, and the other thing, as you see there, read me play in full screen. I'm not going to be playing this in full screen because I'm not even certain I can record when it's in full screen. And even if I can, I'm not going to have any indication of, like, how long I've been recording. So I might, if I do get scared, I might wind up only recording, like, 6 minutes or something. And that would be lame for you people. So, yes, if this has turned out to be particularly scary, I'll put an extra warning at the start. So yeah, let's get Living Nightmare started. Yes, I do want to run. Okay. And it's raining! It's pouring, the old man is dead! Well, possibly. I don't know, I always thought that's what the end of the thing meant, you know. Went to bed, bumped his head and couldn't get up in the morning because he died of some form of brain trauma. Well, so much for my 20th birthday. It's raining, I feel sick, and I had to send everyone home early from my party because I didn't want them to get I didn't want them to get whatever I've come down with. I mean, living on my own is great, but it can get lonely. Well, no use getting all upset. Maybe I'll just try to relax for the night and do some writing. So, we're a writer. That always bodes well, from what I've seen in Silent Hill and such. April 9th, 2010. Dear Log, I think I've fallen ill. I guess I know what I'm in for tonight. I'm not happy about it, of course. I mean, I know what the doctors have said. They're just temporary delusions. But they don't seem so absolute, so vivid. I know if I just relax and try to rest, I'd feel much better, and I would be able to move on without any troubles. However, I just can't help but think of the first time it happened, how terrible that night felt. I don't think I'll ever forget it. I remember it like it was yesterday. I had just woken up from an awful nightmare in which I was being chased throughout the house by some kind of awful blue zombie-like creature. Oh boy, we're getting pursued. As any other kid would, I wanted to seek the comfort of my parents. So, there's a window. Even if I wanted to open it, I was a bit too short to reach it at that age. So when now young version of me, James, talk to myself? That's a great idea! Hello, me! Okay, we look rather stringy. Let's see what's behind this door. Is it a blue zombie creature? Why, yes, it's not! I think I'm just going into the bathroom. Oh, something's gonna happen if I open the curtain. I was far too afraid to pull back the curtain. It's like one of those scary movies. You just know something's back there. That's why I want to open it. Ah, fine. Turn on the sink. Well, using it could prove productive at times. I didn't see how it would benefit me at that time. Let's look in the medicine cabinet. Dang. Let's use the toilet. Oh, come on. If you're scared, you might as well just sort of sit down on the toilet, just in case. Right, parents' room. Let's see if they're being eaten by something, shall we? It was no good. The door to my parents' room used to always stick up like this. I didn't want to just slam through the door. It'd make a loud noise, and that would probably wake them up. Okay. Do I have an inventory? Do I have an inventory? I do! Let's look at this empty space. It's full of demons. Okay. Let's head back into our room then, and... Oh my god, blue zombie creature! Nope. There's no way I could sleep after those dreams. I wanted more than anything to find out where my parents were. What's this thing? Toy fire truck. I couldn't help but play with the little toy truck. Imagine just how upset I was when the ladder broke right off. I decided to take it into safekeeping and see if there was some way I could fix it later. Okay. There seems to be a weird sort of blue, not a blue light, but some kind of light. Oh no, I think it's just coming from the window and bouncing onto the bookshelf. Man, it's good shading. They've done a good job with this game. I grabbed some of my favorite picture books from the shelf. How old are we meant to be? Like, are we 8 or younger, older? The books from the shelf in my room. No way. I'm guessing, seeing as we've got picture books instead of actual books, then we're like a little kid, but the ladder from the toy fire truck in my room. Hang on, just gonna check something. Awfully sorry. Just seeing... Okay. I'm turning down the volume by 1 entire point on my thing. That's the thing, when I record these, I've got to put the volume down to like 2 or 1 or else it drowns out my voice. Like yesterday, I was really drowned out, and that was at full volume. So yeah, let's open the nightstand. After sifting through all my clothes, I didn't come up with anything useful. Okay, attack the alarm clock! It seemed to be working despite having no power in the house. Maybe the battery inside was still good. I really didn't feel like fixing the clock. Plus I had no idea what time it was to set it properly. Okay, lamp. There wasn't really any reason to the lamp. There wasn't really any reason to. The lamp was connected to the light switch through the outlet. If I wanted to turn it on, I should have used the switch instead. Then let's turn on the light. Let's see what happens here, shall we? It was no good. The power must have been out. Okay, so we've got books and a ladder. That's not going to help us get into our parents' room as far as I can tell. I keep forgetting that tab is the inventory and not I thought of throwing it in the window, but didn't. Ah, why not? I knew it really wouldn't make sense to leave it on the bed. Well, there's sillier things you could try. My bookshelf, that time crammed full with all sorts of juvenile literature, of course. Yeah, the thing said, like, recommended playing in full screen, because obviously that'll make it all scary and everything. But I also get the feeling it said somewhere that some things might not work if you don't, like some effects might not work if you play in a windowed thing. Aha, downstairs. This seems like a great idea when we're terrified, doesn't it? Oh, the basement, even better. There was no way I was going into the basement that night. You don't say. Okay, turn on television. Nope. And of course the power's out anyway. I did consider it, but climbing onto the small table just to grab a picture of my uncle seemed like a really stupid idea. Well, why? Your uncle could fight the zombies. Who's there? I checked under the rug only to find some dust and crumbs. Okay. I checked the cushions but came up with nothing. What do you think this is, Zach McCracken? I could actually almost reach that one. I knew if I wanted to, I could find a way to look out and see more than just the sky. I just needed a boost. The ladder? Way too small. Did you say it would have been crazy to throw it at the window? Well, you could arguably be crazy, James. Can we use the books? No, I want you to, like, stand on them. So that you can, you know. Unless they're too flat. Coat hanger. Excellent idea. Let's take... I was going to go through the pockets, but even at that age I felt bad for invading the property of my parents. Well, aren't you a conscientious young man? You see, it says it's a coat hanger, but I think it looks more like a broom. Then again, the screen is really, really small, so it's kind of hard to tell. Is that a... Oh, a small table. I didn't really want the TV remote. The power must have been out, so it would just be useless to have a controller for something that didn't work. Oh, yeah? Well, I didn't want the remote. I wanted the table so you could move it over to the window so you could look out, but apparently that's not important. Schedule scan completed. Hell yeah! Thank you, AVG. There's a panel up there, or it might be a light. Can we open the door now? Nope. Because I don't think either of these are going to get us in. Hang on, no. Use the books on the ladder! Hooray, we've made ladder book. Now, why would I have done that? Because you're insane. Right, let's see what's in here now, then. Oh, we can look in here, maybe? No. I grasp some of my clothes in my hands, possibly for comfort? Or possibly because some unknown force told me to! I'm the unknown force, by the way, for anyone who didn't catch on. Okay, let's... I have no idea what we're meant to be doing. Oh, I know. Maybe if we talk to my parents' room, he'll go, "Hey! Come out and stop the evil things." Nope, apparently not. Yes, talk to yourself, you crazy little fucker. I'm not too good at this game, am I? Let's see. Anything creepy yet? I mean, I know the power's not working still, but might as well try. Is there just something I'm really overlooking? Let's look at the bed. It's just my bed. It wasn't too interesting at that time. You don't say. The window was providing at least some light in my room. Looking through this window was pointless. I couldn't see anything but the sky. Okay. Alarm clock, bed, nightstand. Toy fire truck again. Let's take it again. Nope. Huh. This is turning out to be a pretty boring part, really. Now. Go to my parents' room, yeah. Come on. Just maybe if I keep doing it, it'll work. Yeah, that's a great idea. I totally understand how point and click games work, I promise. Maybe I can pull up this bit of the rug. No, it's the same one. Let's look at the rug. That rug was so ugly, I used to get itchy when I played on it. Big ugly couch. Why are you describing everything as ugly? You're so judgmental, James. Okay, let's look out this window. Again, nothing much to see other than the sky, given my height at the time. Well, yeah, this is all fascinating, but you're too scared to do anything, and I'm running out of ideas of what you could possibly do. So, let's see what's on the coat hanger. Nope. Huh. Is there more rooms over here? Hang on. Let's see. Aha! We're in the kitchen. That always bodes well. If my time playing any Maniac Mansion has taught me anything, nothing bad happens in the kitchen. Nothing too interesting is in there except for a piece of gum on the side door shelf. I took it. Hooray! We've got gum. Climbing on top of it to have a proper view out the window was possible, but I was concerned for my safety. If I wanted to look out, perhaps there was another room more suited for the job. Well, apparently the living room is, but I can't get to it. Climbing on top of it, yada yada yada. Let's jump in the oven. Great idea. Okay, fridge. No. Talk to the fridge, because we're going insane. Can we go down? Oh, not like that, we can't. Are you mad? Okay, maybe down here. No, that's just more window. That's a line on the wall. There's an oven. A large gas-powered oven. Okay, we've got gum and books and a ladder. James, eat the gum. I popped a piece of gum in my mouth and chewed it up. It tasted like cardboard. I quickly spit out the nasty piece of gum. Since I didn't have anywhere to throw it out, I just kept it with me. Okay, now we've got some sticky gum. Let's put it on the books, on the ladder. Aha! I thought it might be handy to make what was potentially my extended reach sticky on the end. Wait, it's extended reach. You can't climb on the ladder. It's like for a fire truck. Jeez, if you break your neck, you kind of deserve it, kid. That's not very nice to say, but still. It's like came off a really small toy fire truck thing, or fire engine, as we say here in good old Britain land. But yeah, let's try. I'm not trying to get you to throw it at the window. Why do you not understand these things, James? What? Yeah, I'm not. You. Eat the window. I could actually almost reach that one. I knew if I wanted to, I could find a way to look out and see more than just the sky. I just needed a boost, right? So it's gonna be this window. Well, this is good news for anyone who's a bit anxious about watching this part and having it contain scary stuff, because nothing is happening at all. Okay. Let's accidentally click out of the window again. That's a great idea. I really get the feeling I'm just being like idiotic here or something, but come on, let me pull back the shower curtain. I know there's going to be something there, but we need something exciting. Yeesh. Fine, I just... Oh! Aha! With the power of the gum ladder, I was able to open the cabinet. And there's soap. Aha! I know what this is going to be used for. For fuck's sake, I'm really going to need to do that to pick up anything that I want. Anyways, tab. We've got some soap, which we can now totally use on our parents' door to get it to open more easily. See, I knew I was good at adventuring. I applied some soap to the stuck part of the door. Right! Adventure times go! This wasn't good. Mom? Dad? The room was completely empty. Of course, I couldn't help but notice it had started raining. I couldn't be sure, but I thought I heard some strange noises from outside. I had to get a look out of one of the windows. It was the only way I could ease my mind. Dun dun dun! The thought of accidentally touching my parents' unmentionables was enough to keep me from doing that. Well, it's been 15 minutes. Oh, what the hell. I'll go and try and find something scary. But, bookshelf. Let's see if they've got any better books. There's a small crafts kit next to some books on the subject. On the subject? What? There's a small crafts kit next to some books on the subject of crafting, I guess. I took a small spool of string from it with me. Hey, string! That's the way forward in any adventure. String or rope. Or a bit of both. But how long is this piece of string? Who knows? That's one of the great philosophical questions of our time, isn't it? How long is a piece of string? Man, outside already looks a bit scarier. Also, everything has that same tree shape outside. Assuming it is a tree. I'm gonna use the soap on the window. No. Tab, that's the one. Can I use this ladder on the window now? No. String on the soap. No. On the ladder. On the books. Aha! Excuse me. These days I could have made a much nicer version, but at the time I wrapped as much string as possible around the books, making a nice little bundle of books. It would make a great stepladder substitute. Okay, now we're finally getting somewhere. You remember ages ago when I wanted you to stand on those books? Why did you need the string to do that? I mean, I guess it makes it a bit more stable, but still. Then again, if they're picture books, they might all be all slippery. Anyways, I sat the bundle down in front of the window, then stepped up on it to look outside. Everything seemed alright. Uh-oh. This is going to end badly, I can tell. Hello? Anyone there? I couldn't tell what that was, but it was blue and made a weird noise. Of course, I was quite confused. It seemed incredibly realistic, and waking up in bed the next morning only added to the wonder. I decided to not make much of it even as a child. After spending a few frightful moments thinking about the dream while lying in bed, I got up and dressed myself for the day. Well, that was an adventure. So I still have no idea what we just saw, but I know it I think it kind of looked like a sort of screaming alien face, and it was dark blue, and it went. But yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to end this part here, guys, because 15 minutes is about the time I want to record, and to be fair, I've already given this an extra 3 because of trying to find something scary, and so far, I mean, I'm guessing it gets really scary later on, and that was probably far more impressive if you play this game full screen, so yeah. I'm going to put a little thing at the start, I think now. Actually, I won't bother telling you guys this, because you'll see what I put at the start, but yeah, that was Living Nightmare, which, I mean, on the page it looked really interesting. Like it said, he has to go back and face the things he was scared of as a child, and I thought that seemed pretty cool. Or you relive the first night. So, you know, I'm guessing that it's going to get a lot scarier later, because any good scary game knows the importance of pacing, but, yeah, that's Living Nightmare for you, first 20 or so minutes of it. So, I am going to end this part here, guys. I shall see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.